flipping. Oh, there's that solitaire. Every time every time I'm watching you. Every time.
Be happy according to Stoics. Let's go. Number one is to focus on what.
What if? Oh my goodness. I didn't put. What if I. Uh,
Control. As a cancer survivor, number one, prevention talaga is very important. Self-breast exam, etc. Number two, malaking bagay yung kinakain natin. So, less processed. I learned that after cancer. Kasi dati, yung life ko dati, laging canned food ang kinakain ko. But dapat maging prudent tayo sa kinakain natin. And of course, substances also. Pag babae ka, iiwas ka sa paraben. Kasi paraben is present in makeup. Anong paraben? Paraben ingredient. Present yan sa makeup, shampoo, anything. So dapat reading labels. Proven na to. Proven na yun. So when you see paraben dun sa ingredient, iiwas ka. Because it's a proven carcinogen already.
Ano mga brands to? Ay, sorry, we can't say it here.
Pero yes, I saw one foundation na may paraben. Iniwasan ko talaga yun. May conscious effort na maging extra careful ka sa kinakain mo, anything that you put inside your body. And of course, yeah, again, I would always go to prevention really. Health is really wealth.
Tapos, pag meron na sila nakapa, how can you encourage them to see a doctor? Kasi marami na.
You have to, don't get scared to see a doctor like us kasi we'll guide you through. Madami na rin ako nakita na naagapan ng stage 0 and that's very good already. So, dapat may conscious effort talaga kasi do not wait for huwag tayo maghintay na magkasakit.
Ano yung stage 0?
Stage 0, yung pa-start pa lang, inside cancer inside. So, na-detect yun, self-breast exam, nagpa-mammography siya, stage 0 sa biopsy. Which is good. At least naagapan. Tanggal agad. As a cancer survivor, number 1, prevention talaga is very important. Self-breast exam, etc. Number 2, malaking bagay yung kinakain natin. So, less processed food. I learned that after cancer. Kasi dati, yung life ko dati, laging canned food ang nakain ko. But dapat maging prudent tayo sa kinakain natin. And of course, substances also. Pag babae ka, iiwas ka sa paraben. Kasi paraben is present in makeup.
Anong paraben?
Paraben ingredient. Present yan sa makeup, shampoo, anything. So dapat, reading labels,
Proof.
yun. So,
Have you ever found yourself in the midst of a crowd, wondering if anyone really sees you for who you are? It's easy to feel lost in the shuffle, isn't it? Well, today we're going to unpack a powerful passage from Mark chapter 3 verses 7 to 12 that sheds light on Jesus navigating through a massive crowd. Ever wondered why Jesus sometimes wanted to keep things on the down low? Let's embark on this journey together and explore the mystery that surrounds the heart of Christ. Picture this. Jesus with his disciples sets out to the Sea of Galilee, and the crowd follows them from all corners. Galilee, Judea, Jerusalem, Idumea, and beyond the Jordan. It's like an ancient rock concert, and Jesus is the headliner. The crowd is massive, pressing in so much that Jesus tells his disciples to have a boat ready. Imagine the energy, the buzz, the anticipation. In the midst of the chaos, the sick and those tormented by unseen struggles press in, seeking healing. Imagine the scene. Jesus healing left and right, casting out demons and bringing peace. It's like a glimpse into his heart. This guy isn't just about popularity. It's all about compassion. But here's the twist. After all
Sheesh.
these jaw-dropping miracles, Jesus tells those evil spirits to sip it.
Dude, my phone is
To reveal
overheating.
who he is.
Sheesh.
It's
I
like
hope
he's
it will not
saying,
explode.
there's more to me than meets the eye.
So sick.
And it's not time for the big reveal just yet. Talk about a cliffhanger, right? Alright, let's now break down the passage in a way that might resonate with us today. Imagine if there was a follower count like of Facebook and Instagram back then. Jesus would be hitting the millions, right? Jesus wasn't just a local celebrity. He was drawing people from everywhere. It's like a massive trending event today, attracting people from different provinces and even beyond borders. But here's the twist. Popularity wasn't Jesus' primary goal. It was a means to an end. Like Jesus, we must navigate popularity not for the sake of attention, but as a platform to make a real impact. Popularity can be a tool for a purpose. So, consider the crowds around you as opportunities to share compassion and healing. Now, life's crowded, right? Social media, responsibilities, and expectations pulling us in different directions. It's easy to get lost. Jesus too faced crowd, but he didn't let it lead.
Yo, what's up, sup sup?
What's your growth strategy when life gets chaos or chaotic? In life, we need to be intentional about our journey, preparing for the twists and turns. So in the midst of life's craziness,
Oh, it's not
have your
focusing.
boat ready. It will be a quiet time, a hobby, a retreat, moments of prayer, solitude, reflection, or a support system that keeps you afloat when the wave gets rough, or to avoid being crushed by the demands of the world. Or think of the boat as Jesus' way of saying, I want to connect with you, but I need some space to do it right. Sometimes we also need to step back, create boundaries, and ensure we're approaching our relationship with Christ in a way that's healthy and intentional. Now, let's get back on track. Despite the challenges posed by the crowd, Jesus continues to demonstrate compassion and healing. Many who are sick or possessed by unclean spirits come to him and he heals them. Jesus healed everyone who came to him. It's a snapshot of God's heart.
Mamamatay. Mark, oy pare, papakialaman mo yung buhay ko, sana ikaw na lang yung mama ko eh. Ha? Bakit? Mamahalin ko habang buhay. Mamatay na lang ako. Mark, oy pare, papakialaman.
Ayan, available.
Oh, lucky me. You know, after I graduated from college, one of my conviction when I was still studying, of course, I became a Christian at the age of 13. I was very committed to Jesus. One of my convictions is not to enter a romantic relationship while still studying. So I was able to fulfill that. After I graduated, I was so excited, I entered a relationship with someone who is still a student. So it was, because I like this girl and I know she was still a student, but I wanted to be in a relationship already. And the problem was we were compromising. We didn't go all out and do the sexual immorality, but it was leading there. And I know God wasn't pleased. My parents did not give their blessing for me to be in a relationship. Her parents also did not give their blessing, give their blessing for us to be in a relationship. So we were hiding. Whenever we go on dates, we go to places where I know there will be the people that I know will not be there. To the malls that are, not a lot of people go to. So we watch a movie there, we go on dates there, we do things that are not pleasing to God. And I know God was telling me, Mark, stop that, man. That's not pleasing to me. And you know what I keep on telling the Lord, Lord, sige na, I'm gonna make this work. You know that prayer na, Lord, sige na, I know I'm wrong, but please forgive me. And please just help us make this work. Christian naman siya. I mean, she's a Christian. I was also a Christian. I was already serving the Lord, not yet with CCF. I was already serving the Lord, but I know it was wrong. And I keep, having this conversation, appealing to God, Lord, please. So for several months, almost more than a year, we were doing these compromises. And always talking to God, please, Lord, I know it's gonna work. I'll marry her eventually, Lord God. I'll make this right. I'm not gonna do any of those bad things anymore, but then I'm gonna fail. It was a roller coaster ride. Sometimes we're okay, me and that girl, and and other times were not. And it was up and down until one day we both decided, after talking, we both decided we have to stop this. Because the conviction was so strong, the burden was so strong. We have to stop this. We have to break off the relationship because God is not pleased. We know His word. We taught His word to our disciples. So we said, we shouldn't do this anymore. So we cut off the relationship, but guess what? I was so sad. I missed her already after several days. So after several weeks, I couldn't help it. I started calling her. Hey, can we meet again? Can we meet? I miss you already. Can I see you? Can we pray together? Right? So all of those, oh God, please stop. But I know if we meet again, we're gonna do certain things that doesn't please the Lord. So I said to her, can we meet? I'm gonna pick you up somewhere that nobody will see us. I'm gonna pick you up there. Just wait for me. So I started driving my car, going there, and I tell you, the burden and conviction of God while I was driving was so strong. It's as if God was telling me, bumalik ka na, turn around. Oh Lord, kaya to, magpipray lang kami. Okay? This is gonna work. And God was telling me, turn around, turn around. Again, after several minutes of driving, halfway through, I decided to just go to the side. So I slowed down, I put the car to the side. I prayed, I asked God, Lord, it's just hard. I'm really struggling. I know this is not right. And I know I need to turn back. So I texted the girl, I said, I'm so sorry for asking you again to meet you. We shouldn't do this anymore. So I turned around. After I turned around, I was in pain emotionally. But there was peace. It's as if God was embracing me, telling me, I'm with you. You know, if I didn't do that, this picture right here wouldn't happen. If I compromised, I don't think this would happen. I don't think I would be married to a wonderful woman who's serving with me in CCF. She's the first campus missionary of CCF. I don't think I will have 4 wonderful kids. Yes, let's give glory to God. If I compromise, I don't think what I'm doing right now will ever happen. That's why this is my message to all of us. Because you know what? Obeying God is absolutely worth it. And I don't know what's happening in your life. I know majority of us maybe we're overcoming the struggles that we have. That's good, praise God. Keep on making that stand. But I know some of you, you have compromises. You know already what those things are. You know that you need to stop. You know that you need to let go. And yes, I know you have reasons, but please, that's why we have this message to show to you that obeying God is absolutely worth it. And you know why it's absolutely worth it? Because Jesus gave His life. He died for your sins. You can never ever experience that kind of love except in and through Him. That's why we're obeying Him. And that's my encouragement to all of us. If there's something that God wants you to let go, God wants you to stop with it, please step in faith, have a strong heart, and become the change maker that God wants you to be. What's our message again? Be a change maker with a strong heart. Can we bow our heads? Let me pray for you. I want to pray for 2 specific groups of people here today. For the first group of people that I want to pray for, I know for some of us here, we don't have that relationship with Jesus. We know Jesus in the head. We grew up in a Christian nation, but we don't love Jesus with all our heart. He's not yet your Lord and Savior. So if that's you, and God is speaking to you right now, the first step to have a strong heart is to receive Jesus as your Lord and Savior. You can pray something like this. Tell Jesus, Jesus, thank you for dying at the cross for my sins. Today, Jesus, I repent of my sins. I turn to you. I receive you, accept you in my heart as my Lord and Savior. From now on, I commit to follow you. Thank you for the gift of eternal life, and thank you for your love. For the second group of people that I want to pray for, Lord, a lot of us here, we're struggling. All of us are struggling. And maybe some of us are telling us to stop doing certain things. Whatever that thing is. Maybe to let go of something. And all of us, we have reasons. We have struggles internally in our hearts, and it's giving us a hard time to let go. Please, God, give us the strength. Give us the peace. Give us your power. Holy Spirit, without you, we cannot become victorious over these things. But we know if we don't release surrender, then we're going to miss out on a lot. We don't want to do that. So, Lord, right now, we surrender all of these struggles to you. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for your mercy. We thank you that you're the God of many chances. We worship you and honor you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen and amen. God bless you all. After I graduated from college, one of my convictions when I was in studying, of course, I became a Christian at the age of 13. I was very committed to Jesus. One of my convictions is not to enter a romantic relationship whilst I have this God. And I hope to you. When I'm going through tough moments, when I'm going through tough times, things aren't going on.
Hello to the okay, one viewer. I hope you're okay. I'm watching TikTok about
The devil is not omnipresent. He's not outside of space and time. He is a creator. Lucifer is created, meaning he is still under the same power of God that we are. The devil cannot stop what God is doing, but he can delay it. So what brings me comfort in times where I feel like the devil's on my neck is that he's responding. So maybe I don't see what's happening because it happens in the spiritual before it happens in the natural. And so if the devil feels something so pressing that he must confuse my natural, it's because God has already done something in the spiritual. Sometimes I would think to myself and be like, well, why doesn't God just stop it if he sees the devil moving towards me? And then you look at what Jesus said. It's the parable of the weeds. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed into his field. But while everybody was sleeping, the enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. When the wheat sprouted and formed head, then the weeds also appeared. The owners of the service came to him and said, Sir, didn't you sow good seed into your field? Where then did the weeds come from? An enemy did this, he replied. The servants asked him, Do you want us to go and pull them up? No, he answered, because while you are pulling up the weeds, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at that time I will tell the harvesters, first collect the weeds, tie them in a bundle to be burned. Then gather the weeds and bring it into my barn. The devil is always in response mode. And if you think about it, when the seeds were sown, they were in the ground. You couldn't see them. You know good seed was sown by the owner. But you didn't see the enemy plant the seeds. And so when they're growing and there's these weeds growing, you're like, what is going on? I thought this is what was going to happen. This was prophesied over my life. This is what I thought we were stepping into. This is what my pastor said would happen. The weeds have to grow with the harvest for the harvest to be full. It's not that God don't see it. It's that he's waiting for the right time to remove it. Because if it's removed before it's time, it'll also remove the good he planted in you. So you gotta let them grow. But the only reason that those weeds are there is because there's wheat there too. You are good harvest. And the Lord wants to see the good harvest comes to full fruition. You just gotta stand. In James 4:7 it says, Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee. Your only job when the devil is trying to try you is to stand in position. Keep going to church. Keep reading your word. Keep praying to God. Stand. Resist. Resist the urges that the devil, the enemy, the voices in your head will give you to stop going after what you're going after. Because God's word will come to fruition, but you are so much more effective walking into your next season if you stand on what God you need. The Lord's telling you to read your word, read your word. The Lord's calling you to pray at a certain time, pray. You need to fast. Because sometimes we kind of come out by prayer and fasting. Just stand. Whatever you gotta do, just stand. It's painless. Just stand. Because the devil is not attack. He's on the defense. He's only responding to something God put in you. I have this thought. I think it's crazy. Ang tanggalin ng taba sa baba, taba sa braso, may pain,
bato, sa dibdib, sa balanga, kung saan-saan pang parte ng katawan. Pero may gusto muna akong ituro sa'yo. Yung taba mo sa baba, o yung taba mo sa braso, hindi ka matatarget. Yes, tama ang narinig. Sa buong katawan mo, hindi mo matatarget kung anong parts ang matutunan mo. Hindi ka makakapili. So, tatandaan nyo, ang alimos tissue natin na nakalagay sa buong katawan natin, hindi mo may squeeze yung certain part ng body part mo kapag pinraining mo yung parting yun. For example, gusto mo mawala yung taba mo sa braso. And then, may nagturo sa'yo na mag-bicep curl ka lang. Scam. Ang nasa mindset kasi ng tao, kapag nag-bicep curl sila, nai-squeeze yung taba, natutunaw. Pero yung common misconception. Pero hindi po yung gano'n. Pag nag-exercise ka, at kulang ang kinakain mo, ayun na, pagpalagay na, nakakalo deficit ka. So, saan ba kukuha ng energy katawan mo dahil kulang yung pinapakot mo? Fats, di ba? Ngayon, pag gumawa ka ng isang exercise, may calorie expenditure na mangyayari. Bawas ka ng calorie sa katawan. Bakit? Dahil nagpahod ka, nag-exercise ka. At pag tinuloy mo yun ang tinuloy, araw-araw, paulit-ulit, calorie deficit, then exercise, sunod-sunod, araw-araw. Ang katawan mo, notice na yung hindi galawin ng fats mo. Galawin mo yung fats ng katawan. Bakit? Dahil ang fats natin sa katawan is energy natin. Reserva yan. Reserve energy natin yan. Ganun tayo ginawa ng Diyos. Nilagyan tayo ng pang-reserva. Dahil in case na maggutom ka o magpakagutom ka, hindi ka basta-basta mapapaudas kasi marami kang reserva fats. Yun ang purpose nun. Ngayon ganito, kada gumagawa ka ng exercise at ng calorie deficit, ang fats mo sa katawan is buong katawan na babawasan. Buong katawan na babawasan. Hindi mo siya matatarget kung saan parte. Kasi tumadalo yun sa buhok. So, sana pupunta kayo yung nagamit na fats. Carbon dioxide. Meron konti sa pawas, meron konti sa ige, pero mostly na naturang mga taba is carbon dioxide. So, make sense na yun. Kaya hindi mo matatarget kung saan body part kang magtutunaw. Katawan mo mamimili. Nakabase yun sa genetics mo. Ito, example, genetics ko, pag-usapan natin. Pag nagka-calorie deficit ako, pagpalagay ng kahit 2 buwan lang, ang unang-unang mapapansin mo kahit ng mukha ko, lubog ng pisngi ko. Sunod, yung mata ko, uhod mo yung bungo ko, bilog na bilog yan. Ganun ako nung nakarama ko ng gamit. Yung pisngi mo ang unang kitang-kita talaga. Meron taong hindi ganun. Meron taong hindi ganun. So, yun lang yung genetics ko. Hindi, kung tinuloy-tuloy ko pa yung calorie deficit ko, at yung pag-exercise ko, napapansin ko yung tiyan ko, yung upper, lumalabas yung abs ko dito sa pangking taas. Yan, ako kompleto na siya. Pero, yung ibaba is ang kapal. Ang kapal pa. Talagang nauuna yung nasa ibabaw, yung nasa ilalim, is talagang kitang-kita mo na lumalawlaw siya. Makapal pa siya. So, ano bang ginawa ko doon? Wala akong ginawa. Dinaretso ko ng calorie deficit kasi yung overtime at ang katawan mo yung ng body part mo, notice na ang katawan mo kung di galawin yung nasa ibang parte. Gagawin mo na yun kasi notice ka eh, kung hindi kinakain mo eh. So, ulit paulit-ulit ko sinasabi sa dati mo. So, may mechanism. Kung mo yung kinakain. So, ang katawan mo is no choice. Kung di galawin yung parts mo sa buong katawan, kasi kumakalat ka. Wala magagawa ang katawan mo, sinasadya mo eh. Nagigets mo. So, ang nangyayari dyan, nagtamaan mo sa baba o yung sa braso, pag bumaba ng body fat percentage mo, automatic matatanggal yun. Automatic mawawala yan. Like, gaya nga nung sinabi ko, notice ang katawan mo. Ang pag natira na lang na maraming taba sa'yo, yung baba mo, or ang belly fat mo, maniwala ka sa akin, gagawin na yan ang katawan mo. Kasi sa totoo lang, ang katawan natin, parang may sarili mo ng takbo. Madami na pong study tungkol sa fat reduction. Hindi ka makakapili ng taba sa katawan mo. Hindi ko magpipili. Yung mga nag-gets nyo, taba mo sa baba, taba mo sa braso, kung saan parte ng katawan mo, huwag kang mag-alala. Ituloy mo lang yung calorie deficit, mababawasan yan, maniwala ka sa akin. Mababawasan at mababawasan yan. So yun lang, makikipalo na lang ako. Maraming salamat.
Subscribe and follow Klaus Fitness for more fitness content.
Ang tanggalin ng taba sa baba, taba sa braso, dibdib, bato, sa dibdib, sa balanga, kung saan-saan pang parte ng katawan. Pero may gusto muna akong ituro sa'yo. Yung taba mo sa baba, o yung taba mo sa braso, hindi ko siya matatarget. Yes, tama ang narinig. Sa buong katawan mo, hindi mo matatarget kung anong fats ang matutunan mo. Hindi ka makakapili. So, tatandaan nyo, ang adipose tissue natin na nakalagay sa buong katawan natin, hindi mo may squeeze yung certain part ng body part mo kapag tinraining mo yung parting yun. For example, gusto mo mawala yung taba mo.
Low battery, please charge.
Burn ka lang. Scam. Ano? Kasi ng tao, kapag nagpa-isip first ka, nai-squeeze yung taba.
Low battery, please charge.
Low battery, please charge.
Pag nag-exercise ka at kulang ang kinakain mo, di ayun na, pagpalagay na, nakaka-calorie deficit ka. So, saan ba kukuha ng energy yung katawan mo dahil kulang yung pinapasok mo? Fats, di ba? Ngayon, pag gumawa ka ng isang exercise, expenditure na mangyayari, nagbawas ka ng calorie sa katawan. Bakit? Dahil nagtakot ka, nag-exercise.
Low battery, please charge.
Ulit, calorie deficit, then exercise, sunod-sunod, araw-araw. Ang katawan mo nung case niya, kung di galawin ng fats, galawin yung fats sa katawan. Bakit? Dahil ang fats natin sa katawan is energy natin. tayo ng pang-reserva. Dahil in case na maggutom ka o magpakagutom ka, hindi ka basta-basta matotodas kasi marami kang reserva fats. Yun ang purpose nun. Ngayon ganito, kada gumagawa ka ng exercise at ng calorie deficit, ibig sabihin, tama. Hindi lahat ng tao is maraming oras. Ang karamihan sa mga yan, ang pasok sa isang araw is 8 hours. So, sasabihin ng iba dyan, 8 hours lang pala eh, marami pang oras na natitira. 8 hours na trabaho. Benefit ka, ganyan karaniwan. Hindi lang yung 8 hours. Pagkising yan sa umaga, maglalaan pa yan ng extra oras para magluto ng pagkain, maligo, mag-prepare ng damit. Kung may anak ka, dagdag pa yun. Prepare ng mga binalot nila ng pagkain nyo. Palagay ng 1 o 2 oras yun. And then, bago sila pumasok sa trabaho, abutin pa ng ilang oras sa traffic. Kasi yan na, magtatrabaho ng 8 hours. Pagkatapos, iuoti ka pa ng boss mo. Na-experience ko yun, nagtrabaho ko sa supermarket. And then, pag-awa sa trabaho, traffic ulit. 1 oras, 2 oras, basta traffic ulit. Pagkatapos ng traffic na yun, kakain o liligo ulit, family bonding. Siyempre, pamilyado yung tao. Lang naman unahin pa yung fitness o yung gym. Imagine mo, akala mo 8 hours lang. Hindi, ang haba. Nakakapagsalita kasi kayo ng ganun dahil hindi nyo kasi na-experience. Mahirap yung sa case nila. Iba-iba ang bawat trabaho. Hindi sa ayaw nilang mag-gym. Talagang hindi lang nila maisingit yun dahil meron silang pinapriority, which is yung pamilya nila para makapag-provide. Dahil yung sa sobrang busy, kahit home workout, hindi na rin magawa. Dahil pag uwi sa bahay, inaantok pa. Kasi akala kasi ng iba, yung 8 hours, madali lang na trabaho yun. Hindi depende sa trabaho. E paano kung labor? Paano kung labor job? O, sige na. Huwag niyong husgahan yung mga nakikita niyong mataba. Na porke mataba, ibig sabihin tamad. Hindi yung ganun. Kumari, naglalakad ka sa supermarket, pinakita kong mataba. Napasok agad sa isip mo, tamad yung tao yun. Hindi yung ganun. Hindi mo alam yung pinagdaanan ng tao ngayon kung bakit siya naging ganun. Lawakan mo pag-iisip mo. Kaya sa lahat ng mga gustong magpapayat dito, ang makasuggest ko lang po sa inyo yung sipagin nyo pa magtrabaho. Unahin nyo na muna ang pamilya nyo. Unahin nyo na muna yan. And then balang araw, makalipat ka na ng bagong trabaho, na marami ka ng free time, tsaka mo gawin yung pag-gym. Huwag mo siyang ipilit ngayon pag talagang hindi pa kaya. May priority ka, unahin mo yung priority mo. Hindi pa huling lahat, walang age limit ang fitness. Kahit maedad ka, pwede ka magpaganda ng katawan. Marami akong kilala diyang matatanda na pero maganda ang katawan. Alam ko gusto mo magbago dahil nalalahit ka ng ibang tao. Pero huwag ka magpadalos-dalos. Huwag ka magpadala sa emosyon mo dahil nilalahit ka nila. Kasi ang mga nanlalahit sa'yo, o sa gym, pag may mga nanlalahit sa inyo sa gym, mabago mag-isip yung mga yan. Huwag yung pansinin. Kasi ito lang sabihin ko sa'yo, dapat mo rin makikinig ka sa mga tao nanlalahit sa'yo o sa mga nambabash sa'yo. Hindi ka mag-i-improve. Hindi ka mag-i-improve. Kontrolin mo ang emosyon mo. Normal yun. Isipin mo na parte yun ng buhay mo. Para kami, mga example kami, fitness influencer kami. Kung sabihin ko sa'yo, alam mo ba kung gaano kadaming bash yung natatanggap ko sa isang araw? Alam mo ba kung gaano kadami? May idea ka ba? Kesyo, ba't nagtuturo yan? Hindi ka naman doktor. So, ibig palang sabihin, kailangan mo muna ng degree para tumulong sa ibang tao. So, ganun yung pinupunto nila. Kung masama yung manila yun, wala akong magagawa. Basta ako tumutulong lang ako. Kung ano yung napag-aralan ko, in-apply ko sa katawan ko, gumana sa akin, i-share ko sa inyo. Yun lang yun, ganun lang kasimple. Sa dami ng influencer dito na walang degree, halos sa lahat ng social media, walang degree. May nasa itsura, buhok ko daw. Sino ba yung tuturo na yan? Ang haba naman ng buhok, ang gulo ng buhok. May hikaw pa sa labi. So, sabihin ko sa'yo, marami ako natatanggap na gano'n. Marami ako natatanggap na masakit na salita. Pero, isinasantali ko yun. Alam mo bakit? Dahil gusto ko marami pang matulungan. Ikaw, nasa decision mo yun. Kung makikinig ka sa mga basher mo o sa mga nanlalait sa'yo, hindi ka mag-i-improve, magagaya ka sa kanila dahil hinihila ka nila. At ikaw naman, inagpahila ka. Ang may papayo ko lang is umiwas kayo sa mga ganun tao. Pagka alam nyo ng meron talagang mga tao na kulang sa aruga. So, intindihin nyo na lang din kasi nga, yun, kaya nga no, hindi tama ang gabay ng pagpapalaki, kaya ganun sila. Imbis na maging mabait sila o makipagkaibigan kung kani-kanino, kung sino-sino sinitira nila, yan nyo na lang sila. Kasi hindi rin mamakikinig yung mga yan. Mag-report pa, di ba? So, yun lang. Hindi ka mataba dahil tamad ka. Hindi mo ginusto maging mataba. Halimbawa may sakit ka man o wala, karamihan sa inyo, hindi naman talagang ginusto maging mataba. Dala lang ng hirap ng buhay dahil nasa sobrang busy ng schedule. Huwag kayong mag-alala, naiintindihan ko yun, alam ko yun. Dahil danas ko yan, alam ko yun. Hindi lang yung physical na katawan ang pinapaganda. Pati attitude din i-improve din. Kailangan niya ng balance pareho. So yun lang, maraming salamat. Nakakaliit nga ba ng muscle kapag nagja-jackstone ka? So alam niyo na ibig ko sabihin. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon yun. Yung ginagawa ng karamihan kapag nagsosolo sa kwarto. Pareho, babae o lalaki. Ito din yung isa pang myth na ilang dekada ng kalat na kalat sa mga gym. Hindi ka raw pwede kalidad. Nahihilid daw ang muscle mo. So, sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa akin, good news! Hindi nakaka-apekto ang pagkakalidad sa muscle mo. Ang mataba, nakakapapapayat ka pero kumakalaman siguro sa gabi. Hindi ka makatulog. So, bibigyan kita ng isang technique na ginagawa ko para makatulog ka ng mahimbing sa gabi na hindi maapektuhan ng calorie intake or ang diet mo. So, syempre, bago ka matulog, ang calorie intake mo is kompleto na. Mag-take ka ng isang inumin na mababa ang calorie bago ka matulog. So, ito yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Umpisahan natin dito sa isang to. Hindi nyo kailangan gumawa ng napakaraming cardio exercise. Hindi ko po kailangan. Kung ang habol mo lang ay pumayat, yun yung mismo target mo ang pumayat, isa o dalawang cardio lang ang kailangan mo. Kahit na isa lang, hindi mo kailangan ng sobrang dami ng variation ng cardio, maniwala ka sa akin. Atleta ka ba? Kumasali ka ba ng mga competition or sports ka pag sinasalihan? Yun, hindi ba cardio kung hindi mo. Kasi, kaya alam mo yung mga ibang athlete kaya ang dami ginagawa cardio is para mag-fit na rin ng endurance or ng skills. Or dahil yung cardio ginagawa nila is akma dun sa mismong sports nila. Ang isang reason lang na nakikita ko kung bakit sila ginagawa yung napakaraming cardio na yun. Yun is dahil talagang hobby na nila yun. Yung paggawa ng cardio na sobrang dami. Hobby na nila yun. Talagang gusto lang nila yung maraming ito. Bakit nga ba magagal? Hindi nyo kailangan gumawa ng napakaraming cardio exercise. Hindi nyo po kailangan. Kung ang habol mo lang ay pumayat, yun yung mismo target mo ang pumayat. Isa o dalawang cardio lang ang kailangan mo. Kahit na isa lang. Hindi mo kailangan ng sobrang dami ng variation ng cardio. Maniwala ka sa akin. Nagpapapayat, hindi nyo ano. Bakit nga ba intermittent fasting plus calorie?
Hindi na ako nakapag-vlog. Kasama ko ang mga boys. Eto nga, pang-uwan ako ngayon. Kasi nag-record tayo eh. Ano? Buti ka pa. Puta. Basta ang ano mo, may ano ka na? Professional ka na? Asan? Alam mo kung saan? Pag-isip ng seashells, gano'n? Oo. Ako yung senior na ako. Spoil mo sila po kung tayo po this February. Alaga. Spoil kayo. Saan sa board? Sa diving. Diving yan. Maraming diving yan ito. Tama, magpapakita pa. Yung sinipa ka ni diving. Nasaan? Tinapon mo pa? Ayun na naman. Bro. Kasi bang magana? Kasha. Kain na. Ooh, sarap. Asan yung chicken roll natin dyan? Sarap. Busog. Ubos. Boss. Ito po. Uy! Bakit? 10 kilometers. Mga 30 minutes. 30 minutes biyahe. Tapos, sabi TNC, oh. Wow! Bubuhan pa kaya? Ice cream.
What? I'm gonna do exercise. Flip. Oh, fuck.
Eat. She eat? Boy. Lakas si Jojo kumain, no? Lakas si Jojo kumain, no? Okay, guys. This is just a mini vlog dahil tulog ako ng hapon. At nagbola ako ngayon. At kakauwi ko lang. So, technically, bukas nyo pa makikita vlog. Sorry na. Nagpasensya niyo na ako. So, update lang to. Ang PRA naglaro ng Fun World, I think, maghapon. Tapos si Gian, hindi na naglalaro. Pero naglalaro pa rin yung tatlo. Si John, si Ken, si Chris. At hindi pa ako nakakasali. So, malayo-layo na ang progress nila. Kasi nagbola pa ako. Tapos bukas nagbola ulit ako. Naging active tayo. Bola. At yun, pakita ko sa inyo ang speaking of bola, papakita ko sa inyo ang aking biniling bola. This is the ball that I bought earlier, the BG 4500. So, pang ano to, painted sport at pang mga outdoors. At makikita nyo bukas yung vlog na ginamit ko sa basketball. Grabe yung kaganda ng laro kanina. Kaya, edit ko na rin ngayon. Hindi ko alam, day 22 na ata.